Hi, my name is Brent Will, and I'm from Kentucky. I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but never really knew how to go about doing it. Probably because it was a lack of motivation, and desire, and vision of what to do. I'm going to be glancing over here a lot because those are my notes, my saving grace. So yeah, I wanted this video to be just an introduction to who I am. I'm 24 years old, and I want to use this channel as a way to connect with other people and encourage them along their path in life, hopefully from all the way around the world. I've always been really into making friends. Making friends to me has always been a really big joy, great joy in my life. In high school I had the opportunity of meeting several friends from around the world. From different countries like Spain, England, France, and Germany. I always found that to be really intriguing. So after high school I went to Lindsey Wilson College, which is a small school, really small school, in South Central Kentucky. There the student population was like 1,000 students on campus, which is like really crazy, like super small. Thing else on my teeth. Anyway, so it allowed the opportunity to connect with a lot of different people very easily. I met friends from all the way around the world there as well, and it continued to instill within me how much I love people and the desire that I have to deeply connect with those individuals. I also had the opportunity to serve as a resident assistant, which is an RA. There I got to, again, invest deeply in these relationships that otherwise wouldn't have been as accessible as just a typical, student. So that passion continued to grow throughout those 4 years that I spent in college. And since then I've been trying to figure out my next steps in life. I graduated with a degree in psychophysiology. It's a bachelor's of science. This degree is a stepping stone to go to graduate school of whatever your choice is. I thought it was neat because it consisted of all the necessary prerequisite courses to attend whatever program you wanted to at the time, and it allowed for a lot of flexibility within different avenues because you would just be overly prepared in the long run. And since my mind changes all the time, it was the perfect degree for me. I felt like I was being called into the medical field for a good chunk of my life. After going to undergrad for a couple years, I determined that medicine was not for me. So that spiraled my mind down a loophole that I'm still in because I really enjoy the material. The subject matter is really good stuff. And within my degree I got to learn a lot about the mind and about the body, and I really enjoy those things. However, I feel that social interaction is also like really up there on my list, so I want to embrace all three of them, and I don't really know how to tie everything in, so here I am. So I actually attended physical therapy school for about a month, like last month, and decided to step back and reevaluate things because I wasn't sure why I was there exactly. My intentions were obviously to get a good education and start practicing. However, I feel that my heart was not in the right place at the right time, so that led to me stepping out of that and starting to process all of that. It's a lot of life happening. I moved to a new city, living with my brother currently. He's awesome. We've had the opportunity to really hang out, which we haven't had in a long time, so that's really cool. I have noticed that my stress management is not as good as I thought it was. In undergrad, I guess I had like really good coping mechanisms to overcome that. But now, whenever I experience stress, especially especially on the magnitude scale of what graduate school entails. I feel extremely inadequate in my capabilities of doing different things. Instead of seeing tasks on a platter, I see it as a, what word did I use here? Conglomeration of things rather than separate smaller things. And I feel that this strongly affected how I perceive myself and my trajectory of where I saw myself down the long haul of things. So for my mental health, I felt it super necessary to back out and, take a hot second to take a deep breath. I am working on a better approach to handle my stress because I plan on enrolling into another program within the next 1 to 2 years. So super excited for that. And just sharing this to you all and out loud helps me process. So this channel is going to be a lot of that, just processing out loud. I hope that you guys have a community or at least one friend or one trustworthy person that you can go to and just vent out whatever's on your mind, and start working through that, because it's not fun leaving it trapped in here, because then you'll end up being wild, which is fun sometimes, but not in that sense. So I feel that it's crazy because I feel myself being a positive person. However, I'm full of negativity, and I don't want that in my life. So I'm not sure if I'm living in like a self-delusion or a self-illusion, whichever one is correct there. But I think I've done a pretty good job of portraying myself in a certain way that's not completely accurate to how I feel internally. So that is my goal for the next X amount of time, to overcome that or find a better way to manage that. So I would love to hear what you guys think, what you struggle with internally or maybe externally. We're all struggling through this life, but the good news is that we are here together and we can overcome it. So I would love to support you and encourage you however the opportunity presents itself. That's why I love the whole idea of YouTube, because you can connect with so many different people, and that's my goal, to do that. So thanks for running with me on that thought. I think that might be a cool thing to say. It's like my key phrase. Also, last minute tidbits, I would love to shout out the channels or podcast people that kind of encouraged me to take this leap, and throw myself out there. Because this is only a camera right now, but hopefully in time I could have a few subscribers, which is a little nerve-wracking, because I am introvert by nature. Well, 50-50 on like the copycat Myers-Briggs, 16 personalities. So anyways, shout out to Andrew Hales at Lof. I always called your channel Lof, Lahwf. Super weird. I love who you are. So I want to encourage you to keep being yourself and having super awkward videos. Matt Diavella with the Ground Up Show. Love how you interact and connect with people on a personal level. And you just converse, do life with people, live minimally. The boys at the Yes Theory, at Yes Theory, they constantly just live with each other in community, and they seek discomfort. So go check out them and Graham Stephan at the Graham Stephan Show. Thanks for being real with finance, and I just feel like we need a lot more of that rather than sugarcoating things and putting things like as if what they could be like you're real as far as like what you do. So I appreciate that. So here's to personal and communal growth, making memories and reminding ourselves that what we do in this life matters and that we're here for one another. I can't wait to connect with you, and I am looking forward to whatever is to come. Thanks for watching.